Hello, and welcome. Have you ever struggled to find the right words when dealing with an angry customer? In this video, you'll learn 5 professional customer service phrases that can help calm difficult situations, sound more professional, and create a better customer experience. Let's get started. Here's what you'll learn today. First, you'll discover 5 professional phrases that customer service professionals use every day. You'll also learn real customer service English that sounds natural and professional. And finally, you'll learn better ways to handle customer complaints with confidence and empathy. Let's begin with our first phrase. Our first phrase is, "I understand your frustration." This is one of the most useful phrases in customer service. When a customer is upset, frustrated, or angry, this phrase helps them feel heard and understood. Instead of arguing or becoming defensive, you acknowledge their feelings and show empathy. Let's look at a simple example. A customer says, "I'm really upset about this." Instead of saying something defensive, the agent responds, "I understand your frustration." This response acknowledges the customer's feelings and helps create a more positive conversation. The customer may still be unhappy, but they are more likely to feel respected and listened to. So why does this phrase work so well? First, it shows empathy. It lets the customer know that you understand how they feel. Second, it sounds professional. Instead of reacting emotionally, you respond in a calm and respectful way. And finally, it helps calm emotions. When customers feel understood, they are often more willing to listen and work toward a solution. That's why this simple phrase is so powerful in customer service. Let's move on to our second phrase. I apologize for the inconvenience. This is a professional way to apologize when a customer experiences a problem, delay, or mistake. You'll often hear this phrase in customer service because it sounds more formal and professional than simply saying, "I'm sorry." It shows that you recognize the customer's inconvenience and that you take their concerns seriously. Let's see how it can be used in a real situation. Let's look at another example. A customer says, "This situation is unacceptable." The agent responds, "I apologize for the inconvenience." Notice that the agent does not argue with the customer or make excuses. Instead, the response acknowledges the problem and shows professionalism. This helps create a calmer conversation and makes it easier to move toward a solution. So, why is this phrase so effective? First, it accepts responsibility. Even if the problem wasn't directly your fault, you're acknowledging the customer's experience. Second, it helps build trust. Customers appreciate it when businesses take their concerns seriously. And third, it shows professionalism. A sincere and respectful apology can make a big difference in difficult situations. That's why this phrase is commonly used by customer service professionals around the world. Now, let's look at our third phrase. Let me see how I can help. This is a simple but powerful phrase that shows a willingness to assist the customer. Instead of focusing on the problem, you focus on finding a solution. Customers want to know that someone is willing to help them, and this phrase sends exactly that message. Let's look at a real-world example. A customer says, "I don't know what to do." The agent responds, "Let me see how I can help." This response immediately shifts the conversation toward assistance and support. Instead of focusing on the customer's problem, the agent focuses on finding a way to help. As a result, the customer feels more confident that someone is working with them to solve the issue. So, why does this phrase work so well? First, it's solution-focused. It tells the customer that you're looking for a way to help, not just talking about the problem. Second, it's reassuring. Customers feel more comfortable when they know someone is willing to assist them. And finally, it's customer-friendly. The phrase sounds polite, supportive, and easy to understand. That's why it's a great phrase to use when customers need guidance or support. Let's move on to our fourth phrase. Thank you for your patience. This phrase is especially useful when a customer has been waiting for assistance, information, or a resolution. Instead of focusing on the delay, you focus on the customer's patience and understanding. It's a positive and professional way to communicate appreciation. Let's see how this phrase works in a real customer service situation. Let's look at an example. A customer says, "I've been waiting for a long time." The agent responds, "Thank you for your patience." Notice the difference. Instead of focusing on the wait, the agent focuses on the customer's patience. This creates a more positive tone and helps the customer feel appreciated. It's a small change in wording, but it can make a big difference in customer communication. So, why does this phrase work so well? First, it uses positive language. Instead of focusing on the delay, it focuses on the customer's patience. Second, it shows appreciation. Customers like to feel that their time and understanding are valued. And finally, it helps reduce tension. When customers feel appreciated, they are often more relaxed and easier to communicate with. That's why this phrase is a simple but effective tool in customer service. Now, let's look at our fifth and final phrase. Let me check that for you. This phrase is useful when you need to verify information before giving an answer. Instead of guessing or providing incorrect information, you take a moment to check the facts first. Customers appreciate accuracy, and this phrase shows that you're willing to take the time to help them properly. Let's see how it works in a real customer service situation. Let's look at an example. A customer asks, "Can you verify my order?" The agent responds, "Let me check that for you." This is a professional response because the agent doesn't guess or provide information that might be incorrect. Instead, the agent takes the time to confirm the details before giving an answer. This helps prevent mistakes and shows the customer that accuracy is important. So, why does this phrase work so well? First, it's helpful. It lets the customer know that you're willing to take action and look into their request. Second, it sounds professional. Rather than making assumptions, you're taking the time to verify the information. And finally, it's customer-focused. The phrase shows that you're paying attention to the customer's needs and concerns. These simple words help build confidence and create a better customer experience. Before we finish, let's do a quick review of the 5 phrases we learned today. Number 1, I understand your frustration. Number 2, I apologize for the inconvenience. Number 3, let me see how I can help. Number 4, thank you for your patience. And number 5, let me check that for you. These simple phrases can help you sound more professional, communicate more effectively, and create a better experience for your customers. Thanks for watching. If you'd like more workplace English tips and customer service communication skills, be sure to download the free PDF guide using the link in the description below. And if you found this lesson helpful, please subscribe to Soulful Tales Studio for more practical English lessons for the workplace. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next lesson.